Hey guys, Jennifer here with the Family Fudge, and welcome to Bunches of Lunches Birthday Edition. Now, believe it or not, this week we're celebrating Lily turning 12 years old. I know some of you have been watching me make her birthday lunches since she was tiny. This week, I'm keeping that birthday lunch tradition going by making an entire week of super fun lunches inspired by all of Lily's favorite things. Her favorite snacks, her favorite treats, lots of favorite foods, and even her favorite characters. And you guys, stay tuned because we've got a bonus no-budget lunch challenge at the world's best gas station. That's right, Lily's picking an entire birthday lunch from Buc-ees. Now before we get started, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you love fun and special lunch ideas. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments below what kind of lunch would you like to have on your birthday? Okay guys, I'm kicking things off with a lunch inspired by the little aliens from Toy Story.
Who's in charge here?
Lily says they are her favorite Toy Story characters, and she even dressed up as one for Halloween this year. She wore the costume on our Halloween cruise and then again at Magic Kingdom on actual Halloween day. It was totally adorable, but now of course my challenge is to make a lunch that is just as cute. I'm going to start by preheating her thermos since this is going to be a hot lunch. And you guys, because the aliens are from Pizza Planet, I think I found the perfect option. This is a limited edition pizza mac and cheese. Now, we've never tried it before, but when I found this one, I also found these other interesting flavors. We have a ranch flavored mac and cheese, a barbecue, a jalapeno, and get this you guys, an apple pie flavored mac and cheese. Now, according to the box, this has a cheesy, appley, cinnamony flavor, which sounds kind of crazy, but might be good. Totally reminds me of the cotton candy mac and cheese that we tried a couple of years ago from Canada. Let me know in the comments below if you'd be interested in seeing me make this apple pie mac and cheese in a future video. But back to our pizza mac and cheese. I'm gonna go ahead and cook this according to the directions on the box. I'll add in the butter, the milk, and then the cheese packet. Now you guys, I can actually smell the Italian seasoning in here, and I have to say I am having to stir quite a bit to get all of that cheese to mix in. And now to give it a taste test. Now I'd say it's pretty good. It's not a very strong pizza flavor, but I definitely think that kids would like this. So now that our mac and cheese is done, I'll go ahead and dump the hot water out of our thermos. I'm gonna pack as much as I can fit in here. And then for some extra Pizza Planet flavor, I'm going to top this with a few mini pepperoni. Next, for the veggie, I know that Lily likes celery, so I'm gonna cut some to fit in this lunchbox. And then keeping with the Pizza Planet theme, I'm going to add a few carrot stars with some ranch on the side. For the fruit, I'm gonna slice a bright green apple into kind of an alien head shape. I'll go ahead and put that right into the lunchbox. And then to make this even cuter, I'm adding some very kawaii bento picks that I bought in Japan. Now I do want to fill in the extra spaces with some mini cucumbers. And then you guys, to make this alien have even more personality, I'm going to take my food writer pen and draw in a smile. Now, of course, because our alien friends are green, I'm going to be adding even more green foods into this lunch. For the salty snack, I'm gonna grab some veggie poppables. And yes, I'm just gonna be pulling out the green ones. I'll add those right in here. For an out of this world sweet treat, I'm gonna put together a pistachio cream filled sandwich. To do this, I'm using an alien cookie cutter with a stamp and my food writer pens. And then finally, for the drink, I'm just mixing up some green apple flavored water. And to turn this into an alien drink, I'll go ahead and add just 3 little eye stickers to the bottle itself. And there you have it, guys. I know Lily is gonna love this lunch. Now, as I'm packing this up, I have to say, even though my kids are getting older, I love that most of them still appreciate a cute lunch. Oh yes, and before I forget it, I also want to throw in a little peanut butter, that way Lily can dip her celery in it. Okay guys, for Lily's next birthday lunch, we're letting it go and making it Frozen themed. Now, Lily has loved Frozen since she was little, but fun fact you guys, Lily's definitely more of an Anna fan than an Elsa fan. But that's not really surprising, since her big sister Mackenzie always wanted to dress up as Elsa. Lily, being the little sister, usually ended up as Anna. That was definitely the case when we visited the Frozen land at Tokyo Disney Sea. And Lily even Disney bounded again as Anna when we had dinner at the Frozen restaurant on the Disney Wish. And speaking of the Arendelle restaurant, not only did we have such a fun dinner there, but we also met the sweetest subscribers. I gotta give a big shout out to Camille and Riley from St. Louis. Now, the main course for today's lunch is inspired by the dinner that we had at the Frozen restaurant. And honestly, it kind of reminded me of IKEA style meatballs served over a creamy egg noodle. So that's what I'm gonna try to make today. But to keep things quick and easy, I was able to find these Swedish style meatballs that I'm just gonna throw into the air fryer. And while those are cooking, I'm going to boil and drain some egg noodles. Once those are done, I'm going to add a little bit of butter, some garlic seasoning, some parsley, and some Parmesan cheese. Now, technically, this sauce isn't exactly like the one at the Frozen restaurant, but it's pretty similar, and I know it's something that Lily is going to like. So now all I have to do is add these saucy noodles into our preheated thermos. I'll add the meatballs right on top with a little bit more cheese. And then something they did not do at that restaurant, but they totally should have, I'm going to add a cheese snowflake. This is a Frozen themed lunch after all. Now, moving on to the fruit, I'm going to slice up some strawberries. These are to represent Anna's unfrozen heart. And then for the veggie, to represent Kristoff, I'm going to add some iceberg salad. And since we know that Sven loves carrots, I'm going to top that salad with some extra snowflake-shaped carrots. Oh yes, and I will be packing some ranch on the side to go with it. Now, when it comes to snacks, I have 2 different ones that I want to pack for today. First, to represent Olaf, I found some snowman snowball snacks. Now, basically, these are just a little white cheese ball, but they are so tiny and so cute, and they fit perfectly into our lunchbox. And then, for snack number 2, Lily and I had to make a quick trip to Epcot last night to visit the Norway Pavilion. We were headed to the Kringla Bakery to get some school bread. Now guys, if you've never heard of school bread, It's like a lightly sweetened bread with cardamom seasoning. This bun is also filled with vanilla custard and topped with coconut. This is a pretty unique snack, and it just feels like something you might get in Arendelle. This school bread is pretty big, so I'm just gonna cut a smaller piece to put in today's lunch. And then you guys, for a very special sweet treat, you know I had to include something with chocolate. Both Anna and Elsa love chocolate, and Lily does too, especially these cherry cordials. Now I know this box says Queen Anne, but for our Frozen theme, I think it should say Queen Anna. Now, if you've never tried a cherry cordial like this one, it's basically a whole maraschino cherry stuffed inside a chocolate with a creamy center. Now, to be honest, most people in our house, they don't like these, but Lily does, so I'm gonna give her one. And then last but not least, for the drink, I'm mixing together just a flavored water that I'm gonna call Elsa's Glacier Water, since it's nice and blue. Okay guys, lunch number 3 is all about Lily's favorite Marvel character, Spider-Man. And this lunch is going to be short and sweet, just like the moment when Lily got to meet Spider-Man at the Marvel restaurant on the Disney Wish. Spider-Man was going from table to table, but when he spotted Lily in her Spider-Man ears, he stopped right away, he gave her a little fist bump, and even gave her a big thumbs up on her ears. So for the main course, I'm making a spiderweb toasted ham and cheese. And like I said, to make these quick and easy, I'm going to use some flaky layer biscuits. I'm going to pull each one in half, stretch it out just a bit, then I'm going to add some sliced ham and some sharp cheddar cheese. Now I'm going to close this up, seal the edges, then place it into my greased waffle maker. And yes, this one has a really cute spiderweb design. And then basically, once these are done, they're kind of like a homemade Hot Pocket. These are great served warm, but they're also great served at room temperature, which makes them perfect for a lunchbox. Once these are cooled down, I can go ahead and load them into Lily's lunchbox. And then I'm going to use a spider cookie cutter to cut out a little cheese spider to go right on top. Now, for the rest of this lunch, I'm going to go with mostly red foods, since Spider-Man's classic suit is mostly red. For the fruit, I'm adding some red raspberries. Then for the veggies, I'm adding some sweet peppers that I sliced into rings. Then you guys, to go along with that, I have some blueberry yogurt or some raspberry yogurt. To dress it up just a little bit, I'm going to add a little Spider-Man cupcake ring to the top. Now for the salty snack, I decided to add some Peter Parker popcorn. I'll go ahead and add that right over here. And because this is in a separate section, I don't have to worry about the popcorn getting all soggy. And now to finish off this lunch, I was able to find some actual Spider-Man snacks. First, we have some Spider-Man applesauce and some Spider-Man fruit snacks. And there you have it, guys. With a lunch like this, Lily's going to be web-powered and ready for action. For lunch number 4, I'm packing all of Lily's favorites. Now I did have her fill out our traditional birthday questionnaire. That way I can include as many of her favorite foods as possible. But for her main course today, she asked for a loaded potato casserole. Now this isn't difficult to make, but it does take some time, so I actually made this one last night. I usually make this dish for the holidays. It's pretty simple, but everybody loves it. Now I will go ahead and link the full recipe for this in the description box below, but here's the quick version. I just peel and chop 3 pounds of russet potatoes. I'll boil those until tender. Next, I mash them up. And you guys, I could not find my potato masher anywhere, so I ended up just using a fork. Then what I like to do is heat up my milk, my butter, my salt, and my pepper all together, then add it to the potatoes. Once that's done, all I have to do is add in some cooked and crumbled bacon, some chopped green onions, and lots of sharp cheddar cheese. And of course, you could eat this just as it is, but what we like to do is go ahead and add it to a casserole dish. I'll smooth that all out, then top it with more cheese, more bacon, and more onions. Then this whole thing goes in the oven for at least 30 to 45 minutes. You guys, these potatoes are loaded to the max. They definitely taste like the holidays. And honestly, while most people love turkey or stuffing, Lily doesn't really care about any of that. What she wants are these potatoes. But of course, for this lunch, I'm putting it in her thermos instead. Now, as far as veggies go, Lily says her favorite veggie right now is cucumber, so I'm going to slice some up, adding it to her lunchbox, and I will have some ranch on the side. Now for her fruit, she did not just have one favorite. She requested I put both pomegranates and mandarin oranges in here, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Next, for a salty snack, I'm gonna make her a peanut lovers snack mix. This is getting plain popcorn, peanut butter popcorn, mini pretzels, mini peanut butter crackers, mini peanut butter cups, and some peanut butter M&Ms for good measure. And I'm just gonna mix this all together. For a very special birthday treat, I almost always make my kids a special number sandwich. This is usually a cross between a peanut butter sandwich and some Australian fairy bread. But this year, Lily asked if I could make a fluffernutter instead. That's right, I'm adding even more peanut butter. But technically, a fluffernutter is peanut butter and marshmallow fluff. You guys, marshmallow fluff is super sticky and kind of hard to work with. You gotta be careful with this stuff. Then you guys, it wouldn't be a birthday sandwich without the sprinkles. I'm going to add this sandwich to the bento box, surrounded by that peanut butter snack mix. Now I have to admit, this looks super extra, but that's what we like for a birthday lunch. And then you guys, just like last year when it comes to her favorite drink, Lily almost always chooses chocolate milk. Okay guys, 4 special lunches down with 1 lunch challenge to go. Okay guys, so since the kids are out of school today, we decided to go to Buc-ee's for lunch. Are you ready? Yeah. But this is a no budget challenge. Here are the rules. So while we go into Buc-ee's, Lily has to pick a main item, a fruit or a veggie. I'm not sure if we're gonna find either of those in there, but she also needs to find some kind of snack, a treat, a drink, and a souvenir. And you know what? I think they're gonna have lots of Christmas items, so hopefully you can find something cute. I think it'll be pretty easy. Okay guys, we have some good news and some bad news in here. The good news is that it's not too crowded. The bad news is there's so much to look at, you might be here for a while. The first, bathrooms. So guys, if you've never heard of a Buc-ee's before, it is like the most amazing gas station you've ever seen. Not only are they ginormous, but there are so many different things to choose from. They really are known for their barbecue sandwiches, like brisket and sausage and turkey. But they also have things like chicken and fries and burritos and tacos. They have all kinds of different jerkies. And you can also get lots of fudge. You guys know we love fudge. I think the hardest thing here is going to be to decide which sweet treat to get because there are so many. Now, something unique about this location is they actually make their own fresh tortillas as well. I don't know about you guys, but I love a fresh tortilla. Look at these ginormous things. They're called tattletales. They kind of look like a flaky cinnamon roll, but they do also have cinnamon rolls, and those are delicious. Lily, they have a lemon bar, Texas sheet cake, pecan bar, scones, cookies. Ooh, look at all these whoopie pies. Red velvet, birthday cake, chocolate. There's muffins, cookies. What are you gonna pick? Now, when it comes to drinks, most people here are getting fountain drinks. They're pretty cheap and there are so many different flavors to choose from. How cute is this? Buc-ee goes to school. Now for the snacks category, there are quite a lot to choose from as well. Some of them are Buc-ee's brand and some of them are just regular. You can find at any gas station. We've got some pork rinds and this entire aisle is different types of chips. We've got potato chips and tortilla chips and cheesy puffy chips, everything you could think of. Dill pickle popcorn, that might be good. Or what about some peanut butter caramel popcorn? Ooh, sounds good. Oh, they actually do have fruits and veggies. Check out these pickles, you guys. We have golden hot, sweet horseradish, candied pickles, and then we also have garlic flavored. Oh, very nice. All right, guys, lunch is acquired. Let's take it back and find out what you picked.
For my main item, I got the sausage on a stick with a tortilla.
So this is basically like what we would call a special. Although at home we do this with a hot dog. We wrap it in a tortilla with a little bit of cheese. At Buc-ee's, it's like a big smoked sausage around a tortilla on a stick. So kind of like a corn dog, but not really.
For my fruit, I picked grapes.
Pretty standard?
Yep. For sort of a veggie, I got some garlic flavored pickles.
All right, rip them open. Let's try them. Do they smell garlicky?
Yep. Yeah, I like them.
Okay, we're getting a little distracted here because look at this amazing bus coming in. That looks like the coolest RV. Can you imagine driving that around the country? I could. That looks so fun. Wow, it looks kind of vintage even.
For my snack, I got glazed pecans. So these have like a cinnamon sugar coating on the outside. They are delicious. There are so many different types of fudge, but I decided on getting the Rocky Road one.
Is it 10 out of 10?
Yep.
Yeah.
And lastly, for my drink, I'm trying something new. This is sarsaparilla.
All right, give it a try.
It's pretty good.
Does it taste like root beer?
Mm.
Happy birthday.
I finally decided on my souvenir.
What is it?
It's like a little weighted lizard guy.